Hi, this is Daniel Rosa,
And I'm Violet Moxley.
and this is
Drinking
with
with
the
the
Saints. Clink. Chocolate wine is delicious.
It's good.
Today we are honoring Saint Mary Magdalene. Saint Mary Magdalene, her story is one that is truly, it really tugs the heart because a lot of us can relate to her, and that she's blessed to be forgiven by the Lord, and then through her journey she follows him so closely. Um, Essentially, that she was living a life in sin, and that the Lord had freed her from 7 demons. After that, she followed the Lord so closely. And in The Chosen, shout out to The Chosen, I'm a big fan. They depict her origin in the first episode, and then it continues throughout that she's one of the closest followers of Christ. Her story finds its almost summit at the Passion. That when all the apostles disappear, she's the only one, along with Mary, the Mother of God, John, and Mary, the wife of Clopas, that stand beneath the crucifix, that stand beneath the cross. She stays near. At the resurrection, she is the one who, in the Gospel of John, she's there crying because the Lord's body is taken away.
Mm-hmm.
And that there's this person talking to her, and she's like, if you know where he is, please tell me. And he finally says her name, Mary. And at that point, she looks up, Rabboni, teacher. And she gives him a big old hug, and he's like, get off me, do not hold on to me. I think this is a really rough translation. This is Daniel's translation of the RSV. And then she becomes what's called the apostle to the apostles. She runs, and she's the one who announces that the Lord is risen. One final point, though, and I have a prop here, Violet, if you will allow me. The Magnificat for this month, the month of July, has this beautiful image from El Greco of Mary Magdalene. I'm just kind of, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this image, it's so beautiful. And a little reflection afterwards, it actually talks about her second spiritual awakening. And I kind of want to ask you, Violet, do you remember a moment, your first conversion, wherever you felt like, man, I love Jesus? And what was that moment like for you?
I feel like I've grown up Catholic, so little by little I've grown into the Catholic faith and I've learned about it, and I've had a desire for God and to show my love to Him throughout my life. And as well, I remember in adoration when I was at a Mount 2000 retreat, I kind of had like another spiritual awakening of asking God what He wants for my life, what His desire is for my life. And the words of like Saint Therese kind of came back, like my vocation is to love. And it wasn't whether I was going to be a wife and a mother or whether I was going to be a sister. It was that no matter what vocation I follow, that God would remain with me and that I would be loved to people around me.
That's so awesome. That's really awesome. And that kind of ties to my second question. Have you, in your life, following these impactful moments when you were younger, have you ever felt like you've been reawakened in faith at different points in your life? And what have those been like?
I think even coming here, I've been more spiritually awakened with going to adoration more often, going to daily mass more often. I feel like just growing in your prayer life and also having friends around you that really build you up, that help you strive for holiness, I feel like is really important, and you can be spiritually awakened and reinvigorated for the faith so often. You know, if you just keep an eye out, if you express gratitude throughout the day, and if you have people along the journey with you to keep on encouraging you and affirming you.
Truly. Mary Magdalene's, the reflection in the Magnificat says at this image how her second awakening came when the Lord said, don't hold on to me. Because after that, and after he lived after the resurrection, he stayed with the apostles and then he ascended. She learned to love by surrendering. Do not hold on to me. Do not hold on to the physical part of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm here with you always. Matthew chapter 28, verses 18 through 20. But most particularly, surrender yourself to me from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
From the inside out. This second awakening, funny analogy, a guy's voice changes twice. So he goes through puberty and his voice drops. And then most people don't know this, and it's not scientifically proven. I was told this in high school, because a guy's voice re-changes and it kind of like levels off. My sophomore to my junior year of high school, I would sing in the school. That's how I met Father Amado. I'd sing in the school. But every mass, it was guaranteed I was going to crack at least once, God willing, not twice. And that technically an awakening, but it solidifies what initially happened.
Mm-hmm.
It solidified that I'd have a tenor 2 voice tending towards baritone. But at the same time, the second time it happens, and it almost reminds us of the beauty of what happened initially,
mm-hmm.
and it keeps us consistent after that. What do you think will continue to keep you alive and awake in the faith from this moment on?
I feel like my family and my friends, their encouragement really helps keep my faith alive, because I see the faith in them. I see holy marriages, and I see great people who are living the faith, and it's inspiring to me. And also just spending time with the Lord one-on-one as well. I feel like keeps me going.
Keeps me going. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Violet. Saint Mary Magdalene, pray for us. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Drinking with the Saints.